Hi, I'm Suzanne,
I'm Yuhan.
I'm Jack.
and we'd like to say a few things before we start our presentation. One of them is that we'd like to ensure that this is a live presentation. Everything you see us three do is live. So I guess if you're ready, enjoy the show in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening. You probably know us as that team from those reveal videos. And yes, while our reveal videos have amassed over 200,000 views in the last 3 years, it is not only what we have achieved. Behind all this, our outreach network has reached not only our local community, but country after country, and continues to impact their thousands of people. However, last year the pandemic of the coronavirus struck us, and our focus went to keeping our outreach network sustainable. To see how our programs have been so sustainable, here's Jack with the outreach forecast. Jack, I hear you got some good news for us.
Hello, Yuhan. Yes, I do. I'm here with the outreach forecast, and things are looking great. After the pandemic struck, we anticipated some hardship in our outreach programs. It was for this reason we implemented Redbacks involving 116 students and fundraising over $15,000. With this money, our initiatives will be thriving into the future. In fact, Annette's on the field right now with an update for us. Annette, are we having a good year?
Yes, we can definitely say that we're having a great year. Just to put into perspective, we couldn't have a lot of in-person competitions last year, but as you can see, this year is very different. I've got some numbers for you. We grew our Fll Participation from 2 FLL teams to 12 last year. Our FTC went from 4 to 7 teams last season, strengthening the program in New South Wales. One thing that we're really proud of is the creation of 7 middle school robotics teams in the Indigenous community of Yarramalong, and we hosted their first competition at Barker Darkinjung last December. And if you can see the competition happening right now behind me, our team organised, ran and hosted 9 competitions like that in the last 3 years, both at the state and national level. And for this middle school competition, we created 78 teams across 5 local schools. And when I say created, this means that we not only presented them to the competition, we loaned them the kits worth $11,000 to start and facilitated $7,500 in registration fee grants. So yes, there is no lack of action here.
That's amazing to see us back at in-person competitions again. Now, I must ask, are the kids having fun out there?
Yes, the kids are definitely having fun. Back to you.
Now, in breaking news, the Redbacks ran and hosted a national FTC competition held across multiple Australian states involving 30 teams, and our students were MCs, cuers, commentators, and were involved in the streaming process. Now, let's talk about China. 4613 has been an enduring force in the growth of FRC in China since 2015. We go there every year to present workshops to help new Chinese teams start their own FRC programs. In addition to that, we hosted 2 teams to spend 2 weeks of their build season here in our workshop. While we couldn't go there in 2020 due to the coronavirus, we'll be getting back there as soon as this pandemic goes away. On the subject of international outreach, here's Yuhan to discuss our South American programs.
So we've created 3 FRC teams in Brazil over the years and have donated approximately $20,000 in equipment, including iPads, laptops, and FLL kits. We also worked in conjunction with FRC Team 1772 to develop workshops that have benefited over 2,000 kids across 3 states in both Brazil and Argentina. Unfortunately, due to COVID, however, Brazil is entering their 2nd year without school. But with our help, our teams there are still thriving during these challenging times. To talk about this, we have a special guest, don't we, Susie?
Yes, Yuhan, I'm here with 1772 member Gabrielle. If you don't know her, she was one of the students that was an intern here with us in Australia during the 2019 build season. So Gabby, how's your team dealing with these challenging times?
Hi Susie. So it's always challenging to build a robot in Brazil, especially nowadays. But thanks to your team support and a lot of online meetings, we managed to do a great job this season.
That's so great. And how are you implementing the skills you learned here into your day-to-day team operations?
So I had the opportunity to learn a lot of things, but one of the most important was how to use a CNC machine, and because of that, our team's technical skills has grown exponentially, and also they found new ways to manage our team and that's also had a great impact in your group.
That's cool. I hope to see you and all of 1772 in person soon.
Thank you. See you soon.
Back to you, Johan.
Well, when you thought you've heard it all, we have saved the best for last. In 2019, we created the first FRC team in the African continent. Our mentors visited schools and organizations throughout the region to find the perfect place to set up this team. We finally found an independent group based in Johannesburg, which is run by students all from public high schools. Now, this was important to us because it acted as a beacon to say that anyone can access this great opportunity of first. We not only assisted them technically, but also found them their first sponsors, the Dow Foundation, and our efforts definitely paid off. We hosted them here in Australia in 2019, and they had a stellar first season. To tell us more, here's their captain Mikhail, who's with Susie.
Hi, Mikhail. Can you tell us about what happened after the 2019 regional?
After winning the Rookie All-Star Award in Sydney, which qualified for us to go to championships in Detroit, which we then won the Rookie Inspiration Award, we gained a lot of momentum back in our country. We were invited as honored guests at our president's inauguration in 2019, as well as we competed in the 2019 First Global Challenge in Dubai. We also hosted the first African robotics competition, ARC, here in our country with our African countries as well.
That's great. And how important is our partnership for you and the other students on the Springboks team?
Becoming a first FRC team in Africa as well is not only challenging but also can be very stressful. With Redbacks on our side, they provided us a lot of guidance and support with the building of the robot, with designing and actually competing with it. But not only that, they also have brought a friendship from Australia to South Africa, where we also look up to them, look for their guidance and their mentorship, and really value them.
Thanks for sharing. I hope to see you and all of the Springboks here soon.
Thank you for having me, and hope to see you guys soon too.
Back to you.
So as you can see, even through the challenges of the pandemic, our outreach has still thrived. We'll soon be back, and we'll be back stronger, but most importantly, together.
Okay, so that's the end of our presentation. Thanks for watching.